What's up, Camp Griddlemore? When I was a kid, my grandfather used to pick me up for the weekend and take me to his beach house, and the only thing I ever remember him cooking was franks and beans. He loved to make it, and that's the only thing he could make. So this episode is a tribute to him. I'm gonna make frank and beans, but we're gonna elevate them, add some awesome ingredients, and this is gonna be absolutely delicious. So let's get camping and let's get cooking. We are gonna call this recipe Grandpa's Franks and Beans in honor of my grandfather, and I wish he was camping with us here today. And we're gonna use the Blackstone 14-inch camping griddle with side burner, which is absolutely perfect for this cook. So let's head back to the kitchen and get everything prepped and ready to go. For this cook, we are going to use 1 can of beans, and we are going to dice up 1 green pepper. That seems to be the perfect amount of pepper. And then we cheated on the onions, bought them pre-diced. We're going to use about an equivalent amount of the onions, and then we're going to use 3 to 4 slices of bacon. Sean said we should use 4. We're going to cut those up and then cut our hot dogs up as well. And now we are ready to fire up the griddle. While the griddle is heating up, let's get our can of beans opened. And I forgot my can opener. I'm so annoyed at myself. But then I realized I've got my trusty Blackstone Swiss Army knife with a can opener on it. Let's put our can of beans in our saucepan on the side burner on low heat so it's simmering throughout our cook. We have the griddle on medium heat right now, and we're gonna go down with our thick cut bacon first. And in my opinion, you've got to use thick cut bacon when you are making franks and beans, and it needs a little bit of a head start. After a minute, let's slide on our peppers and our onions and let them soak up that bacon grease and start cooking all together. Then after about another minute or 2, we're gonna put our hot dogs on separately, let them get some direct contact with the griddle, and then once everything looks like it is cooked up evenly, let's mix it all together. Now that everything is cooked to perfection on the griddle, let's scoop it up and put it into our baked beans, which have been waiting patiently during this entire cook. Once we put them in there, let's give it a nice stir and mix all of our ingredients together. Now we're gonna go down with 3 of our secret ingredients that are going to take this cook over the top. Let's go down with a long squirt of the hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce from Sweet Baby Ray's, kind of using this instead of ketchup. Then let's go down with just a little bit of maple syrup, not too much. Then let's coat the entire dish with the Blackstone spicy brown sugar seasoning and give it all a really solid mix. Then let's repeat that process again. Let's go down with more Sweet Baby Ray's, more maple syrup, another coating of the spicy brown sugar, and then mix it all together once again. Now that is a bubbling cauldron of campground deliciousness. I am so glad I got to spend a lot of time with my grandfather when I was a kid, and good on all of you grandparents out there that spend a lot of time with your grandkids. Grandpa, this is for you. Let's dive into Grandpa's Franks and Beans, more elevated than how he would have made it, but I wish he was here now to taste this version. That is so good. That little hint of maple syrup, the peppers and onions, the Sweet Baby Ray's, man, the Sweet Baby Ray's instead of ketchup, that works so well. And the thick cut bacon for the win, Sean, right? Every single time?
Every time.
I know this is one of those simple campground meals, but you can elevate it with just 5 or 6 extra ingredients and make it something really special. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Camp Griddlemore. If you have ever made franks and beans at the campground, let me know in the comments below what ingredients you add to make it something special, and we'll see you right here next week on Camp Griddlemore.